Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is April. This is Faith, and I have a 10-year-old Ariel. Welcome back to our channel. You saw the headlines. Get ready with Faith as I comb her hair natural style and tell y'all about a couple of stories. First of all, let me tell y'all about a story when when Ariel probably was about, I would say, 2 years old, y'all. So my sister treated us to Dave and Buster's years ago, maybe 2016, and we went. Um, so it was my sister, her kids, her grandkids, my other sister, her grandkids, and my baby girl Ariel at the time. Well, we were all in Dave and Buster's playing games, video games, and everything, having a good little old time. Well, I was on this game, and one of my great nieces came up, and they were asking me to open a juice bottle for them. Well, I opened the juice bottle. Ariel was right there beside me. And I opened the juice bottle up and I looked down at my niece to help her with something. And I looked back up, y'all, and Ariel butt was gone. I have never in my life experienced my child being gone, and I have no idea where they were. So as soon as I saw her gone, I'm looking around like, where's Ariel? And I had some other family members around me, and we were looking for her. And I just started scrambling all over the place looking for her. Y'all, I was so scared. There was so many things in my mind going on. And you know how you get to thinking about how the movies be and abductions and stuff. And you thinking somebody done went out the door, and I'm way in Texas, and I actually live in Louisiana, but I'm way in Texas, and somebody done drove off with her, and I ain't gonna never see my baby again. That's just how freaking scared I was. So we run around looking for her, still having found those ideas in my head just still going off, and then all of a sudden I spot her from far off. When I tell you I could not run to that girl fast enough, man, that was the most scariest thing in my life I had to experience with her as she was a toddler. And I grabbed my baby and I just held on to her for so long. I was just like, thank you, Jesus, because a lot of times stuff like that, stuff really happens with kids getting abducted and stuff. So I was just grateful that nothing happened to my baby, man. I don't ever want to experience nothing like that ever again in my life, man. When I tell you I hold my kids close to me as much as I can, I don't think I'm one of those overprotective mommies who just don't let their kids do anything. But sometimes when they're away from me, and they're away from me longer than expected, I have high anxiety. I don't get to calling them and trying to figure out the person that they're with, like where are they and what they doing and what's taking them so long. But when I tell you my anxiety goes through the roof, and I don't apologize for that because I care about my kids, man. It took me a long while for me to even have kids. And that's a story for another time. But I didn't start having kids until I was in my 30s. And I'm proud of that. Sometimes I be like, well, dang, by the time Faith get out of school, I'm going to be in my 50s. But I kind of wanted to experience life before I had kids. And it was okay. It was kind of boring, but it was okay. I wish I would have did more traveling when I was coming up because now that I have kids and it just say I want to do a solo trip, I don't trust nobody to keep them. So, man, they always with me. So me and my kids, we gonna go on these trips together. Now, the one thing that I do wish that I have two beautiful girls that I'm blessed with. Don't get me wrong. I will never trade them for the world. I am a girl mom to the core, but I really wish that I had a son. I wish I had the best of both worlds. But I'm okay with what I have because there's many people out there that don't even have what I have. I know that some women and men wish they could have kids and probably can't for whatever reason. And I just thank God that He did bless me to have kids. Now, I want to ask y'all a question. What products do y'all use on your kids' hair? Because on Faith's hair, I use a lot of different stuff because I don't know. I haven't came across the perfect hair care products just yet. When Ariel was coming up, I used to use water and grease. My old hairstylist told me that's what she used to use on her kids' hair. And I used to use that on Faith for a little while, but her hair is a different kind of rough. And I'm not saying that it wouldn't work. I just want to find the perfect product. I want to find the perfect product. Now, if anybody has this unbrushed and they say it don't work, they'll lie. When I tell you that unbrushed worked so good, Faith was squinching her head because she felt like it was going to hurt, but it was not hurting that baby. And I thank God for the unbrushed. We found it in the hair store yesterday, and I was just so thankful that we found this because I've been seeing it online on TikTok, but I didn't want to get it because I heard TikTok was supposed to be banned after a while, and I didn't want to get my stuff towards the end, and then something happened where I couldn't even get my product. So I was just like, I'm cool on that. So I was really happy when I found this unbrush in the store. Yeah, I want to talk about my goals for a minute. I didn't really have a New Year's resolution, but one of my goals is to be more successful financially in 2025. I've been saying it for years and years and years now, trying to say things come up, try other streams of income, and it didn't work out. Well, y'all, I'm on this YouTube journey, and I promised myself that I was not letting it go until I get the results that I've been looking for. And I want to be monetized on it, and I want to have different, multiple streams of income. And I just feel like the Lord is telling me that social media is where that extra money is going to come from. And I promised myself that I'm going to see this thing through to the end. And I feel like why a lot of YouTubers fail, this is my opinion now, why a lot of YouTubers fail is because they give up. They don't have the patience. They don't continue on their journey. They just do it for a little while because you know how you're so excited about something in the beginning. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you do it for a little while and you don't see the results that you're trying to get. You think, oh, well, I'm supposed to be getting this by now. I'm supposed to have these many followers by now. Why ain't nobody watching my channel? Keep on going. Keep on going. Make more content. And what I have decided to focus on is making more content. Like, I'm not going to focus on the views. Yeah, I'm going to look here and there to see if anything went up, but I'm not focusing on that. I'm not going to be looking at that all day long. I'm going to do the work. And I feel like I have not put in enough work. And I want to prove to myself that I can. Like, faith without works is dead. And I'm gonna put in the work because there's nothing else out there. I ain't in college. Well, I went to college at one time, but I had to come out, and I never finished my degree. And I don't ever want to study another book again in my life, y'all. Ever. Do you hear me? Ever, ever, ever. I'm fine with just working, but I want multiple streams of income. I have been saying that for years. I have did something in my hometown where in order for me to make more money, I did something in my hometown where I had this gaming company where I go to different events and I create games for the events, like just say birthday parties, uh, bachelorette parties, fun parties, birthday parties. I think I said that, and baby showers. Baby showers were my specialty. But I just feel like I wasn't putting in enough money, like making enough money for it, because I would lowball my prices and that would mess me up because I would think that people wouldn't pay for my services if I made it too high. And frankly, I'm just tired of coming up with ideas and having all that stuff in my house, because having all that stuff at your house, that merchandise at your house, it gets overwhelming at times. It gets crowded, and I just want my house to be a house, and I don't want to buy storage and pay for it to have all that stuff in there. It's just a lot, and trying to come up with a different game all the time is a lot too, because to be honest, if people had that many ideas for different games, there would be a lot more games on the shelf, or a lot more games out there that people could play, and it's really not. So I had to let that go. Then there was a time where I did the girls their own clothing boutique. I looked into that, and I was doing good for a little while, but um, people weren't always buying. Like, a lot of times the people that I was in contact with, they liked the clothes, but they didn't have the money. They couldn't afford it all the time. So I just kind of let that go all the time after a while, and I ended up selling those to a secondhand or a consignment shop. So, that's what I did with the clothes that I had left over. So it's just like nothing has been working, but I feel like that social media is where it is. I've been praying to God, asking Him to bless me with ideas. You know, when I first came on this journey to figure out another way to make money, and I feel like the Lord keep putting social media in my eyesight. I had a vision a while ago. Don't think I'm crazy, but I had a vision a while ago, and I feel like the Lord was speaking to me. And in the vision, I had my hand out, and it's like I can hear someone, and I say this is God, but I could hear someone saying, "The power is in your hand." Now my hand is empty and my hand is out, and I can hear someone saying, "The power is in your hand." And when they say it again, then they put the phone in my hand. And to me, I take that to mean that was social media, because there are so many different platforms out here on social media where you can make money. We just gotta stick to it, and I'm on the journey to stick to it. I will not let go of this. I need this bad. I want me and my kids to travel the world. Me and my kids to have no worries when it comes to finances. Like, I want that to be the least of my problem. I want to have good health. I'm claiming good health, good finances, and a happy childhood and a happy life for myself. Happy childhood for my kids and a happy life for myself. Can y'all just tell me, what are some of y'all goals? What are y'all striving for in 2025? I just want to be a better version of myself. And like I say, to do this social media thing, I ain't got to have $1 million, but I ain't saying that it wouldn't be nice to have. But I just want to have more money than I know what to do with. More money. So if I decide I want to go out of town this weekend and take a trip and stay there for a whole week, I can. Just out of the spur of the moment. If my kids want to go to Disneyland, we book it and we go. I just want to have freedom of life. I feel like I was given this life. The Lord blessed me with this life, so I am going to enjoy it. So these are my affirmations. Number one, I will be monetized on YouTube this year, 2025. Number two, I will be making thousands of dollars on YouTube in 2025. Those are all I have for right now, and I plan to stick to it. I'm going to stick to it like white on rice. For me, at one point, y'all, I had truly just like given up. Not giving up like I'm going to take my life. Please. No. I love my life. But, I felt I was at a moment where I was stuck. Like the job that I have benefits, I have good time paid off, good paid time off. And I just feel like other things that I want to do in life, I can't really do in life because my money only stretches so far. And I just, when I say I was going to give up, I mean that Okay, well, I'm just gonna go to work, take care of my kids until they grow up, and then that's how it's gonna be out. You know how people tell you to reach for the stars and everything? I want to reach for the stars. I want my dreams to come true. Because when I tell you I had given up on my dreams, I thought I had the perfect marriage. I thought, well, I have the best kids. I do have the best kids. I thought I had my life all figured out until I ended up having to get a divorce. And like after a while, after struggling with that for a while, I just was like, you know what, God, everything, and I ain't gonna say everything, but a lot of things that I prayed for that I thought my life was gonna be like, it ain't turn out to be that way. So I'm just giving up, and I'm just gonna live my life until it's time for me to leave this earth. I ain't gonna look forward to nothing else. And then the Lord put social media in my life, and I am so thankful because I truly didn't want to give up. I want to reach for the stars, but who want to do that if you gonna fail? What is the point? So I'm back on my journey now to where I'm striving to make money and to be financially fit in life, have multiple streams of income. I'm back on that because I really and truly don't want to give up. What is the point if life ain't gonna bring you what you want? And I know that life is not gonna bring you everything that you want anyway because life don't work out like that. But I know that people's dreams can come true, and I just want my dreams to come true. Even though things have not happened the way that I thought they should, I can still believe and I can still dream. So I'm back on that journey, and I will be monetized in 2025, and I will have thousands of dollars from YouTube in 2025. Please, if y'all have enjoyed this, please let me know. Let me see. What can I say? If y'all have made it to this far in my video, tell me, you go girl. And I appreciate y'all for watching my video so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. And I will see you in the next video.